If you're a woman over 40 who's been called selfish for finally putting yourself first, this video is for you. And if you've been calling yourself selfish for wanting more, needing space, or choosing your own happiness, this is especially for you. Here's what I want you to understand. Your selfish era isn't a character flaw. It's actually the most important era of your life, and today I'm going to tell you exactly why. Let's start by exposing the biggest lie we've ever been told about selfishness, that it's inherently bad. We've been taught that good women are selfless, that our worth is measured by how much we sacrifice, how little we need, and how much we can give without asking for anything in return. But here's what nobody tells you. Selflessness is often just people-pleasing dressed up as virtue. When you constantly put everyone else's needs before your own, you're not being noble, you're teaching people that your needs just don't matter. The women who raised us were taught that their value came from their service to others, but that was survival, not virtue. You have choices that they didn't have, and choosing yourself isn't betraying their sacrifice, it's actually honoring it. There are two kinds of selfish, and we need to understand the difference. Toxic selfish is putting your wants above everyone else's needs. It's demanding that others sacrifice themselves for your comfort. Healthy selfish is putting your needs on equal footing with everyone else's. It's taking responsibility for your own happiness while respecting others' autonomy. Most women over 40 aren't in danger of being toxically selfish. We're in danger of disappearing entirely. And so here's what healthy selfishness looks like. Setting boundaries, saying no without explanation, pursuing your interests, asking for help, taking time alone without guilt, and choosing energizing relationships and investing in your own growth. When you take care of yourself, you're not taking away from others. You're modeling what healthy self-respect looks like. Your 40s and 50s are actually the perfect time to embrace healthy selfishness. First, you've already proved your generosity. You've spent decades giving to children, partners, parents, careers, communities. You've earned the right to balance the scales. Second, you have clarity about what matters. You know the difference between being busy and being purposeful. Third, you understand the cost of ignoring yourself. You've experienced the burnout and resentment that comes from constant self-sacrifice. Most importantly, you're running out of time to waste on things that do not serve you. This isn't a phase you'll outgrow. This is who you are growing into. So what does your selfish era actually look like in real life? It looks like having preferences and expressing them. It's saying, I prefer the restaurant with the outdoor seating instead of wherever you want to go is fine. It looks like protecting your energy, like the finite resource it is. You stop saying yes to obligations that drain you. You start choosing quality over quantity in your relationships. Your selfish era looks like investing in yourself without the guilt. You take the class, you book the trip, you buy the expensive skincare, not because you deserve it as a reward, but because you're worth investing in, simply because you exist. It looks like having difficult conversations instead of suffering in silence. You tell people what you need instead of hoping they'll figure it out. Most importantly, it looks like finally believing that you're worth all the care and attention you've been giving everyone else. And let's be real, not everyone is going to like it when you start choosing yourself. The people who benefited from your endless giving might resist your boundaries. Family members might guilt you about changing. Friends might make comments about you being selfish. But here's what you need to understand. Their discomfort with your growth is not your responsibility to manage. The guilt you feel isn't proof that you're being selfish. It's proof that you were raised to believe that your needs matter. Remember why you're making these changes. You're choosing yourself to become whole. People need time to adapt to your new boundaries. Some will respect them, and your relationships will deepen. And that's information about whether they valued you or just your service. You're not responsible for making everyone comfortable with your growth. You're responsible for honoring who you're becoming. So listen, here's what nobody tells you about embracing your selfish era. It creates ripple effects that extend far beyond your own life. When you start choosing yourself, you give other women permission to do the same. When you set boundaries, you show your children what healthy relationships look like. When you pursue your dreams, you demonstrate that it's never too late. You become living proof that women can care for others without sacrificing themselves. Your selfish era also makes you better at everything you choose to do. When you're operating from a full cup instead of running on empty, your relationships improve. Your work becomes more focused. Your contributions become more intentional. You discover that taking care of yourself doesn't make you less caring. It makes you more capable of caring and caring well. By the way, I'm Gwen Jones, and I provide heart-centered content that moves you from surviving to sovereignty and supports your journey to living expansively with wellness practices. If you're watching this and feeling a mix of excitement and terror, that's normal. Changing yourself after decades of choosing everyone else can feel revolutionary. And revolution is always a bit scary. But here's what I want you to know. You're not being selfish by wanting more. You're not being difficult by having boundaries. You're not being ungrateful by pursuing your own dreams. You're being human. Your selfish era isn't something to apologize for. It's something to celebrate. It's the era where you finally understand that you can love others deeply without losing yourself in the process. I've created something to support you in this journey. My self-care affirmations checklist is designed specifically for women who are ready to choose themselves without guilt. It's my gift to you. You can grab it using the link below. And if you're ready to dive deeper, my self-care affirmations book for women contains affirmations that help me and others embrace our own selfish era with pride instead of shame. Before you go, I want to hear from you. What's one way you're going to choose yourself this week? Drop it in the comments below. Remember, I'm here to cheer you on. And if you found value in this message, please give it a thumbs up and check out this next video. Share this video with any woman who might need to hear it. Subscribe for more conversations about living authentically. Remember, your needs matter, your dreams matter. You matter. And choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. Welcome to your most important era. You're gonna love who you become when you finally choose yourself. Until next time.